Well, good evening, everyone. My name's Suzanne Steele, and tonight we are going to be sharing what we call Testimony Tuesday. These are personal experiences or experiences that people have had with our Nikken solutions. These are non-medical products, so we don't say that they cure or heal, but we've had some great stories to share with you. I'm in New Hampshire, and everyone else is all across the country. So what Nikken has done is they've created what we call a wellness home. It's an environment, much like a greenhouse where plants thrive. We have a wellness home that allows people and their pets to thrive. And we liken it to good news for health. And in this case, good news stands for grounding, nutrition, energy products, water and air, and sleep. And now here are some of the products on this picture on this screen, and we're going to go around and just have people share a particular product in any of these areas. So we're going to start out with Anne in New Hampshire.
Thank you, Suzanne. A product that I really didn't think had any impact 21 years ago was the very first product that Nikken came out with, which are insoles. They are, you put them in your shoes, and you'll notice that I have these little tabs on them so that I can put them in my sandals. Well, last week, my junky old sandals finally bit the dust, and I treated myself to a new pair. But I was wearing the new pair to break them in, and I didn't put my Velcro in yet. And I walked around probably for a couple of hours, and then I went barefoot in the house. Anyway, bottom line is my legs were really tired. I actually got a cramp in one of my legs when I went out to ski in the afternoon. And I'm like, why did that happen? Why did that happen? And then I thought, well, maybe it's because I didn't have my trusty little insoles in. So when I put them in the next day, I was feeling better and could get up on one ski and didn't have any trouble. And so I don't know. I didn't think it worked 21 years ago, and I went with them and put them in because Suzanne told me to do it, and my legs were feeling fine. But now I notice if I don't have them in. So that's my testimony for the week.
Thank you, Anne. We're going to continue our journey in New Hampshire with Joan Forge.
Thank you, Anne, for sharing that story. I am a first timer to these Zoom meetings. My friend Anne is my ski buddy in the winter and lifetime friend. And Anne throws everything at me, Nikken, when things are not going right with my body. And I just do whatever basically she tells me to do. Okay. And so there was a time where I was skiing and I tore my ACL, and Anne was with me as a ski buddy. And what Anne did over the next 9 months is basically throw everything at me so that my ACL could heal quickly. And that I can get back to skiing with her. So anyway, one of the things that happened was after surgery, I had to lay down on my back when I slept, and I had to have this ice machine that was going all night long that would ice my knee. And so laying down on my back, icing my knee, what Anne did, again, throws everything at me. But one of the things she gave me was the blanket with the magnets. And for some reason, I slept so well. And it's like, I shouldn't sleep well because I'm on my back, my knees up, this ice machine is making noise all night long, but I really slept well. Well, I got out of the stage of having to use the ice machine. I go back to sleeping in the bed with my husband, and I had ordered a sleep blanket, that magnet blanket from Anne, put it on the bed, and I continue to sleep really well. But the testimony part of this is more about my husband and sleeping with me in the bed, because normally when you get up in the morning, our bed looks like a tornado went through it. Okay. And that's a normal night's sleep. And so after we had put the sleep magnet blanket on, it's like nobody slept in the bed. It was like nobody tossed and turned. It was just like, we hardly had to make it. That was probably about 6, 7, 8 years ago that happened. And to this day, unless we have good nights, if you know what I'm talking about, basically the bed looks like nobody slept in it. And that's ever since we changed the blanket. And we've been married for 33 years. So my testimony is that blanket works really well to get a great night's sleep. I guess that's my story.
Thank you, Joan. That was great. Now we're going to go to Hattie Jane.
Hi, y'all. I'm over here in Virginia, Northern Virginia, because I'm just outside of Washington, D.C. And I want to show you what I did with our mask. You see in that energy area? Well, this little thing here has got a link on it, so you can put it on a chain. But what I did is I learned how to put it and tie it so it's on the ends of my mask. And then I can wear it as a headband because my hair is getting longer again. And this keeps it out of my face. And then plus, I've had a really little good old time with my backbone back here. And this just hangs right smack dab on the top of my backbone back here. And I'm still going tonight. I'm usually exhausted by this time. I've got everything else on me, but this adds to my back and it just feels so much easier to stand up straight. That's my story.
Thank you, Hattie Jane. That's a great one. Just keep innovating with new things. Now we're going to go to Dawn Marie in California.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dawn Marie. As Suzanne said, I am from Sacramento, California, and it's beautiful, sunny, and a little breezy here today. But what I'd like to share with you is the MagFlex. Oh my gosh. I mean, I really love everything, but the MagFlex is my go-to at night. I sleep with this thing. I walk around during the day with this. I just don't know how I would have been able to get to from point A of being in 2 rear-end car accidents to fast forwarding to today, where I exercise 3 times a week and sleep with this MagFlex. I'm telling you today, I can honestly say I am no discomfort free. I love these products, and I'm telling you, if it had not been for Geeta being so persistent with just inviting, sharing, not being pushy, but just encouraging me to take a look at the magnetic technologies that these products offer. And from there, the rest is history. I don't leave home without my MagFlex. So thank you, Suzanne, for allowing me to share these amazing products with you all today.
Thank you, Dawn Marie. And we're going to now go to Florida. And Nancy, what do you have to share with us?
Well, I have a brand new testimony. I've used these products for 19 years, as well as my husband. Every single one of those has helped improve our health. And Sunday, I did my reformer Pilates class and I was fine. And I did housework and I was cleaning around the house. And when I went to go to bed that night, my knee felt funny. And I had to go to the chiropractor the next morning for the other foot, my bad toe, which has been helped by some of the technologies. And I said, can you look at this knee? And he said, it's twisted. So it was sore. It was very, very sore. I limped out of the chiropractor's office and I went home and I put on the CM cream. I always tell everybody to use this stuff, but I'm like the doctor that doesn't take the medicine. I put the CM cream on and I put the magnet on the side of my knee. And then I put the wrap, which has ceramic fibers in it. It gave it nice warmth. Now, my mother, I always gave her this stuff because she had a pacemaker and I had to take all the magnets away. So she would use the knee, somebody who needed knee surgery, and CM cream. So then I went on, I had to connect. I had a meeting with somebody at Panera Bread, meeting with a potential customer. And I walked in there and I go, oh my God, my knee doesn't even hurt. So just going on again, when I got on the call, I have allergies to certain food, tomatoes and ranch dressing on a salad. I was all filled up, so I muted it because I couldn't hear. I put this on 3 times. And from the time we got on to now, I'm not quite there, but I'm much better. But those are my new testimonies.
Wow, Nancy, thank you. Those were fabulous. I am going to read a testimony from my father. He is someone that doesn't like to get on Zoom, but this is a pretty powerful experience that he had. His name is Ron, and he said, being a teaching pro in the golf industry for over 48 years has been a true pleasure. I learned under one of the best gentlemen by the name of Clarence Dozer, and he played in over 35 major tournaments in his lifetime and shot under his age over 1,600 times. I lost Clarence a number of years ago, but continued to play golf on a regular basis, but basically once about every other week or so. Because I don't play much, when I do play, I get home that evening and I've had terrible cramps, and I've been up out of bed numerous times just to walk them off. My daughter and best friend suggested that I get a Kenko Nature Rest Fit for the bed, and I did. And since that day I put it on our bed, I have played golf 6 times and have never had a cramp or pain, discomfort whatsoever. I would highly recommend it for anyone who's suffering with any discomfort of cramps or any kind. It's been a miracle for both myself and my wife. So if you know anyone who has knee or, in his case, leg cramps, it worked very well for him. So we hope that you enjoyed these experiences. And if you did, and if you've thought of someone that could benefit and one of these sounds like someone you know and care about, please share it with them.